Hi guys.
Well, it's come to that point. I am on my way. Well, actually, I'm not on my way. I'm about to get my my second Garnet Flabadon. I call him Flabadon. It's really Avalanche. Yes. So we started this video along with originally getting Rizar as key to your second Garnet, with part 2 going on to Scorchel. We have those 2 videos, and this is part 3, actually getting the second Garnet and key to over 180 million, provided you put on the proper runes and glyphs on your dragons. Okay, before we do that, we had mentioned in the original paths that we have in the previous videos, part 1 and 2, that you can go along the Avalanche path or the Frostbiter path. I decided to go the Avalanche path, and this is the path right here. You get an Appa plus Garganus, we'll give you Jagra plus Rizar, and I just bred Jagra, by the way. I didn't speed her up, and what she gave me was an advantage in getting Spirit of Corrosion, and we still don't have. I believe that's Sicornus. And then you get Rizar plus Vulcan to get Scorchel, and then you get Scorchel plus Mihatan to get Avalanche, and that overall should cost you about 335k eggs, right? And that from 3 seasonal divines will give you 170 to 180, but I think in my case it'll be more than 180 because I was more diligent about putting on my runes and glyphs. Yes, especially on Sage. We have a separate video for that over, what was it, over
Aster.
No, Aster I haven't put anything on yet.
Haven't. He's wrong.
Yeah. But anyway, so the second one is your path to Frostbiter, which is an Appa plus Gork, right? We'll give you Jagra plus Rizar, and then Rizar plus Quetz will give you Iteru, and Rizar plus Vulcan will give you Scorchel, and Scorchel plus Iteru will give you Hauhesset, and second plus Hauhesset will give you Frostbiter. Alright? And that will be your second Garnet. However, this is also going to take 52.5 thousand eggs. That's a lot of fucking eggs. Now, you can overlap some of the original paths here, like an Appa plus Garganus equals Jago plus Rizar. And where it parts ways is you use Rizar plus Vulcan to get Scorchel in one case, and Rizar plus Quetz to get Iteru in the other. Now, note, path 1 gives, as I said, right? It gives you for, about 3. I didn't do the actual number crunching. I did it now. I was close. I said for 325k eggs versus 650. So the earlier path that I used for getting Avalanche will get you there much quicker. It's far more economic and quicker for attaining second Garnet. Alright? All this is on the Whale Consurgence path. Okay, I have that in the earlier videos. However, these pages here are the ones you've seen in previous videos, but I actually added the extra numbers of 332 and 652. But the trade-offs for Frostbiter and Avalanche are the following. Avalanche, right? He's a warrior. So he requires less eggs, 325.5 short term to get a second Garnet, and key to 180 plus million attacks. However, more eggs later to get first Emerald. Frostbiter Hunter requires more eggs, 652.5, almost twice as much to get second Garnet, and key to 180 million attack. However, less eggs later to get first Emerald. My advice, right? Go for Scorchel first, because you are going to be stuck, and we're going to have a video about this separately. You are going to be stuck in Garnet for a long time, really a long time.
Especially if you don't want to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, I was speaking to people when I was level 170. I hadn't gotten any Garnets yet. I was saving up my eggs, and I was going to get 2 in an event, which I did. I wound up going for Mihatan first, so I wound up getting Gorg and Champa. So I had well over 250,000 eggs and some fragments that I didn't wind up using, but I wound up when I was back to level 170 from having no sapphires to having 2 sapphires. But there were like level 130, 140 players who were asking me, "You don't have any sapphires yet?" At that time, no. And I said, "I'm planning to get 2 in a shadow." That surprised them, and they had gotten their first sapphire, but it would have taken them about a year, according to them, to get into Garnet. So the way Ghost and I look at it is it's going to take us probably from the middle of this year, unless we spend a shitload of money, which I kind of
October.
yeah, you know, to get what, first emerald you were saying?
I'm
To get
thinking-
first emerald maybe in October.
Yeah.
So that's going to be what, June, July, August, September, October, at least 5 months. And then they have Obsidian Sphere, which I don't think we're going to do before the middle of next year.
Because
You
you
know.
need to get the emerald to get into Obsidian.
Yeah. So yeah, you need to get into Emerald first, and then you need to get the hell out of Emerald. And the amount of eggs to get out of Garnet into Emerald is inordinate, because according to these stats, and I didn't write it up, you're going to need Teru to get How Hesed, and then you're going to need How Hesed, and you'll need How Hesed with Frost, and you'll need yet another dragon. Oh, you'll need Sekhem. Yeah, you'll need Sekhem plus How Hesed, I believe. I'm doing it off the top of my head to get Frost. And then you'll need Frost and Sekhem to get Aquilius and Aquinas. And then once you have Aquilius and Aquinas, only then, that's the double dragon, can you get your first
Emerald.
Emerald
And then,
dragon.
if the breeding paths stay constant with Aquilius, you can breed both Uzaru and Avalanche to get 2 different.
You can also get
emeralds.
Apophis back breeding as a bonus, but you know, that's an afterthought. By the way, guys, if you want to stick any dragons in your towers, from what I understand through the branch vine, all Sapphire Mythics are good for that, especially Mihatan and Apophis, but How Hesed too seems to be quite good.
Because they actually have an additional bonus they put on the purchase.
Yes. They have an additional 4th resistance, you know. Although I put my Tyrans up there and I have some ice cannons, and you know, they're doing quite well.
Well, you have to match.
Yes.
If you don't use the mythic, you really have to match.
Yes, so I'm going to the crossbreeding now, and I'm going to start making Avalanche, aka Flabadon. That's another fucking dragon. Anyway, let's see. Let's start. Bringer of the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yes.
The names of the dragons have gotten much nicer.
Yes.
It's like flowering something, or, you know.
Flowering Bottom. Yes.
But they have, you know, it's like they're all these flowering spring, and compared to what was this? Bringer of
Doom.
Doom. You know? So Bringer of Doom to flowering.
Bringer of Doom to deflower. Anyway, what I was going to say was I made the mistake of taking my Jagra egg out of the incubator, and again, from first looks, I think Jagra was good for breeding Socornus. Would have been a fine wizard for legendary gold. He was probably almost as good, if not as good as Donavalis, but looking at getting him now, it seems pointless.
Yes.
But sort of like when I wound up getting Durga for 1200. I never got her back in the day. So, you know. Anyway, I have a long way to
There we go.
Hey guys, we're back. Well, that took a bit of time, about 20 minutes, I'd say,
Yeah.
20 something minutes to get the garnet egg. Hash flabadon because my thing is still recording. That's Avalanche, by the way. Incubate eggs. Okay, 31 days, 6 hours. It's a lot of speed ups you gotta spend.
You're gonna vote for
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take a slow boat to China and the high tide to Mandalay.
And you'll hatch them at the end of the season.
Yeah, sure, in a month.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here he comes in his own
His own
lumpy,
beauty.
bulbous tailed second chin glory.
In his own unique
Beauty. That's really one of the uglier dragons in the game.
Yes. His own unique beauty.
That's a nasty looking fuck. Huge ball on the end of his tail. He is quite powerful. He has heat shield, malefic breath, seething spark, and he has a trebuchet resist.
Nice. Oh, that's good. There's a legendary trebuchet thing in the prize tree
Yes.
this time. So how far did this take in prizes?
I got up to 19th prize.
Nice.
By breeding a Garnet, you get up to the 19th prize. You got 7.1k.
And I figured you would need to breed out 390,000 tokens in order to max out this event. So, it's a lot.
So I'll need just 338 more to get to the 20th prize.
Cool.
Anyway, I hope the video was informative. We're going to stop now. And we'll give you an update if we can get anything else.